everybody? Today is June 18th. It is a Tuesday, and I traded well. Finally, I followed a plan, I followed my process, I stayed patient and waited for opportunities. I didn't over leverage. I set and forget. I let my position actually play out, thank God. Had to be off screen because I had a meeting I had to attend. So I wasn't able to muck it up and get myself out of the position too early. So, yeah, feels really good to get a win like this after everything I've been through the past, week of being in a pretty bad trading spell. So I start my vacation tomorrow, so I'm not sure how much I will be trading, but still would hopefully like to trade a bit and make videos, and yeah. But let's dive into the analysis and talk about today and what I learned. Okay, so these are the S&P futures trades that I took today. So as you can see, I went for a short at the top after it had been consolidating for a little bit, and I expected the bears to come in. I was right, the bears took it down, but I was stopped out. And then after a sell-off, I entered on the right side of the V and was able to get a nice win for about 10 points. And then on the NASDAQ, my first short came right around when I was stopped out on that first ES trade. NASDAQ didn't come up nearly as high. I took another short after that, and then I got long after that. So 3 NASDAQ trades, 2 S&P trades, and I'm really happy with it. So, this was the first ES short. So there's a lot of wicks at the top. It looks like it's like a higher low. And then also the NASDAQ is down way more than the S&P. I know the S&P typically lags behind the NASDAQ, so I wanted to enter short off that. But it's not really a good time to be short because of that huge move up yesterday. We still want to expect bulls to come back in. And if you are going to go short, it should be for us. If you're going to go counter trend at all, it should be for a smaller profit. 1R, 1.5R, 2R. It shouldn't be like a big trade you go for. So I kind of wish I just took profits around there. 6 points. That would have been great. But yeah, unfortunately, this thing turns around and comes at me. It comes back to my stop. And you can see on the 15-minute chart, I think it went right down to the 15-minute moving average. Where are we? I don't have it up on the chart, unfortunately, on the 15-minute. But yeah, so I just got stopped out. I added one more contract right before I got stopped, just in case, because it's super low risk to reward. And then of course after I get stopped out, it starts going my way. So yeah, you can see, it went right down to the moving average, to the top of that range before. So that would have been a good take profit, just 6 points. That already, if I'm risking only 1.5, that would have been a 4R trade. So 6 points isn't that much, but if you're going off of that low risk, just take the profit. I don't know what happened in the news, but a trader friend told me that what caused the huge move up yesterday was this news about Europe and Mexico, and people are just flooding their money into the U.S. markets because it's a safe haven. They're more stronger companies, I guess. Well, not I guess. They are stronger companies, but money was being taken out of other funds and putting into the U.S. based on some bad news, I guess. So that kind of made me realize I may have a blind spot in my news. Just as a personal choice, I like to not consume news. Just because it's depressing, and I used to be super into news, following politics. Now I just feel like if news is really important, it'll find you. Um, I don't want to get like too personal or anything, but that's just like a personal philosophy. Like it for my, you know, sanity, even you could say mental health. I just choose not to pay too much attention because the important stuff really does get back to you. So this short, nice short here. We have one contract on, and I think I just end up taking profit here pretty. I think I let it come back against me. I was, I think, away from my computer for this one too. One sec. It's freezing in my apartment. I just had to get the thermostat. Okay, so yeah, I just got out of that trade for like $50. One contract. Kind of wish I ended with 2 or 3 because it was a winner, but I'm trading smaller, and that's a good thing. Okay, so we sold off, and at this point, this is when I like read that message from my trader friend about the news, and I'm looking at the 1 hour, and I see that we're kind of at the moving average, and like I definitely had too strong of a bear bias today, and it almost worked out on that first ES trade. Unfortunately, it didn't. But yeah, be right back again. I'm gonna grab my coffee. Gotta heat that up a little bit more. All right, so here I enter my next trade. Yeah, I still have. Okay, so no, I still have the bearish bias because it looks like we're just looking at the 1 hour chart. It looks like the bears are pretty in control. Like there's several bear bars. There's a big wick up top. We're approaching the close of the 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. bar, which is like 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern time because I'm on Mountain time. And we typically get like little pullbacks at the end of the hour. So I was expecting this pullback here, which is why I add to my short position. And then this ends up going my way too. Not in a big way, a pretty small way. I wish it would have gone further. I was like pretty bearish here. I was thinking it could go all the way down to like 20,100, drop another 70 points. But with that news yesterday, like it's so unlikely that you're gonna have that happen. It just doesn't make any sense at all to be like super aggressive short here. Like it's a bull market. It's been a very strong bull market for a long time. We had that like 1 month of like sell off, like back in, was that March or April? I think April, 2 months ago. Yeah, we had like a 1 month sell off. But since last October, you just want to be very long equities. Okay, I got my coffee. Ah, that is good stuff. My girlfriend was just in Colombia, so she's able to bring some of this back. Good coffee. So nice. Been sleeping like shit this week too. Like, all right, so we got long. We got exited our short because we saw the longs start to come back in, and we expect it to start going back up. So I got long for one MNQ contract, and I'm looking at ES, like when can I enter? And I think I enter here pretty soon. And then I just have to step away because I have to go do something else, a meeting. and works out very well. Yeah, so it's like 9.25 points. Place to take profit. I placed to take profit where I did because that's like the upper edge of the range, and um, it just made sense to me to place it there. Like, I want to listen to these magnet points where I feel like the market is just drawn to, where just listen to the market about where I think it'll go. So that's what I tried to do here, um, with both the MNQ and the ES. MNQ was a bit high. I probably should have just put it at like 200, the 200 level instead of the 240 level, but I think I end up taking profit early anyway on that after the ES hits. And this video is coming to an end in a couple minutes, so yeah, just really happy that I was able to actually set and forget. It wasn't an option for me. I had to set and forget, but it's just a great reminder that, like, stepping the F back and staying away from your laptop after you're in a position is the right thing to do 80% of the time, because you're full of bias when money's on the line. You don't make good decisions. You exit early. It's just, you're not good at holding and being a great trader. So yeah, really, happy I was able to just not interfere and get a really nice win to, end a pretty bad trading period. But I have, if you look at the numbers, my losses have been staying much smaller. The trades, if they would have worked, would work much better. So I just feel like my risk management is much more dialed in now. It is a lot better. And the biggest thing is I'm staying way more patient when I enter. I'm not just entering randomly. I'm not being as erratic. I'm just being much more patient, and I'm really happy with myself for doing that. I finally, like 2.5 years, I'm staying patient and waiting for the good setups that are supported by the big man. They gotta be supported by the big man, but it is important to have structure on your side. So here's a recap. Here's a screenshot again of the ES trades, and then here's a screenshot of the NQ trades. Going forward, the big thing I want to take away is, just really important to be patient. Wait for the close of the 15-minute candles and the hourly candles before you make your decision. Lean on those upper time frames, those 15-minute, 30-minute, and hourly candles. I have been liking the 30-minute a lot. I think the 30-minute is a very clear and easy to trade time frame for day trading, but I generally just keep the 15-minute up, because it gives you more opportunities to enter, I think. But it is good to switch back and forth and look at the 30-minute more. The big thing is just staying patient and only taking those good opportunities, and placing your not fighting the big man. Not fighting the big man. That's the big thing. You always want to be participating with him or her, and join the side that is dominating the market. And a 13-year-old can do this. A 13-year-old has done this. And you guys keep it really, really stupid simple. Stupid simple. Easy to follow. Don't fight the big man. Stay patient. Wait for the close of bars, because you get more information. Unless it's an area where there really is like a lot of wicks, and it enters that area. That's another story. But generally, I'm just saying, I'm speaking in generalities here. It's not a concrete rule, but generally, especially if you don't know what's going on, you definitely want to wait till the close of the 15-minute bar, and wait for. I'm just trying to recap all the things from my last videos. I'll stop recapping now, because I can go and rewatch them to make sure these lessons stick. Anyone watching this can go rewatch it, but I think this has been the best change and pivot in my trading since I started trading. I'm really, really happy with with everything, and I really want to build off this momentum. Being able to walk away after one loss is great. Just accepting a loss and saying, hey, it's part of this. That's okay. That's really, really important and crucial to do too. Like, just focusing on taking one great trade a day. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to relay. I'm drawing a blank for the most part. I think I've said everything. I'm pretty sleep deprived, so my mind isn't as sharp. But yeah. Everyone have a good week. Thank you so much for watching. Happy trading. Bye.